Hey guys, this is Cartoonz and welcome to the Frost Mage Mist Pandaria tutorial for spells and glyphs. In this video I'll be going over the changes from Cataclysm to Mist on Frost Mages and what to expect as a Frost Mage going into the expansion. And just so you guys know, I have links at the end of this video to a central video that will be your guide to all classes in Mist Pandaria and what their changes are throughout the beta. And just be mindful that in the beta itself things couldn't change, but this is the core changes of what you need to expect in Frost Mages, so be ready. But let's go ahead and get started. Blizzard has added a new spell called Ice Flows, and what this spell does is it's a 1-minute cooldown, and it lasts for 10 seconds on you. And what it does is that it makes it so your next 2 spells can be casted while moving. As you can see, it's a 10-second duration, and I can cast those 2 Frost Bolts while moving. But after that, I can't. So, I mean, obviously you have to stay stagnant after that. But it is a pretty good ability. It's used for kiting. Since they have taken out Improved Cone of Cold from the game, they implemented a new kiting procedure so you can move, keep on the move and cast your spells at the same time. It's a pretty reasonable cooldown as well. Ring of Frost has been changed, and I think it's for the better. Basically what it is now is it's a 1.5 second cast and a 30-second cooldown for Ring of Frost. And it's still the same size, same duration of Ring of Frost. Basically, it's still the same spell. The only thing is different is that it is a 1.5 second cast, so you have to, cast and put it down. But on the upper hand, what it does is it instantly freezes targets once the cast is down. So you don't have to wait 3 seconds for the ring to solidify and then freezing targets. It instantly freezes them instead of having to wait so you can Frost Nova them and then put a Ring of Frost down and then boom. And it is only on a 30-second cooldown, so you can use that a lot in arena or PvP situations. Moving on, they have changed the ability Frost Orb. Basically what it is now is it's called Frozen Orb. And what this does is it sends out, not only does it only hit one target as it's sent out, but it shoots out a ton of Frost Bolts and hits every target within 8 yards. As you can see as an example, it shoots out this Frost Orb and it just drowns you in Fingers of Frost procs because it's hitting so many targets, and every time it hits with one of these little Frost Bolts on the target, it's 20% chance to get a Fingers of Frost proc. I think this is a huge buff. It is still a 1-minute cooldown, and the only problem is that it has been nerfed a little bit. The slow is only 30% movement speed slow instead of 40% like it was in Cataclysm. Cold Snap has been buffed, and what it is now is it has been reduced down to a 3-minute cooldown. It does refresh your Frost Nova, Cone of Cold, and Ice Block spells like normal, but on top of everything like that, they've given mages more survivability when it comes to healing. And now what it does is when you use your Cold Snap once every 3 minutes, it heals you. As you can see, it healed me for 30% of my maximum health, which is 48,000 health. I really like that change. I think it's really nice for mage's survivability. And even on top of everything there, it can be used while you're stunned, incapacitated, feared, CC'd in any way. You can even use it while you're in your ice block to be able to get that heal off. So I really think it's awesome, awesome buff. Glad they put that in there. Blizzard has basically simplified their talent trees when it comes to Frost Mages. See, for example, whenever I put Blizzard on a target, it instantly chills them as if it were improved Blizzard from Cataclysm. I think this is a good change. I think that they should have done it probably a couple years ago in WoW, but it's okay. They finally did it, and also they have added Shatter to all mages, the Shatter talent, so it doubles your crit chance on frozen targets plus an additional 40%. So that's basically like giving you 100% crit rate. Crit chance whenever it's a frozen target. Also, it does increase the damage of your Frostbolt against frozen targets by 20%. And Frostbolt is only given to Frost Mages now, so just keep that in mind. On top of that, they've changed Brain Freeze, and what this is they've given all mages a type of bomb that you can pick from: Frost Bomb, Nether Tempest, and Living Bomb, just like normal. And what this is I picked Nether Tempest just to show. You put Nether Tempest on and it does a certain amount of damage to a target, and on top of that it does 50% of the damage on that to the secondary target nearby. And it just per tick it hits tons of Brain Freeze procs. As you can see, I put 5 up here, 5, and then as you can see, Brain Freeze proc, Brain Freeze proc, Brain Freeze proc. It's just tons of procs, I really enjoy it. Really good. I think they did very well when they come to simplifying their mage class. I really appreciate everything that they've done. Last but not least, they have changed Ice Barrier. They buffed it actually. They buffed the amount of damage, and in full Cataclysmic gear at level 85, I absorb 49,776 damage with Arcane Intellect up. That is a lot of damage to be absorbed, and I really think that they did this for making up for the fact that they have removed Mana Shield from the game. Mana Shield is no longer a spell, but they do have the level 90 ability called Encanter Shield, which is basically Mana Shield except for a little bit better. We'll see how that plays out. Who knows if it'll scale down or whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this preview on Frostmage spells. If you did, please be sure to leave me a like on this video. You guys have been awesome about liking my videos lately, and I really appreciate it. As you can see, there are 3 icons to click for other videos. On top there's the Arcane video, on bottom there's the Fire video, and in the middle is the central hub for all videos to be linked together for all class previews of Mr. Pandaria. Anyways, till next time guys, Cartoonz out.